ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमां विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्त स्वामिन् इति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्त वृंद। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे. So before starting our session, early rise, early bed, which keeps healthy, wealthy, and wise. Yes, Varshini, right? So we will always try following this. And there was a video played today, right? The chanting of Srila Prabhupada of the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. So, how many of you all have chanted today? I have chanted. You can all raise your hands. Nice. Okay, very nice. Sandhya, Manasvi, Kushi, Hena, yes. Redmi, Maunika, Varshini, Bhargavi, Lakshmi Kumari. Very nice. What about others? You all will start chanting from tomorrow? Okay, so we'll start with the class. In the path of Gita, International Society for Krishna Consciousness, founder Acharya A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Okay, we'll take the blessings of Shri Shri Radha Madan Mohanji, who are the beloved deities of ISKCON Abbots. As today is Sunday, you all try to come to temple. It will be, have the peaceful darshan, spend some time there, chant a little bit, sitting in the temple, have prasadam there. Make your Sunday a blissful one. I mean, don't go alone. Take your friends, family, your siblings, something like that. So they will also understand. They will also have the divine darshan of the Lordships. Okay, Mataji. Next slide. Okay, so today's chapter 5 is Karma Yoga, Action and Krishna Consciousness. Can anybody please read out the contents?
Water on lotus leaf, tea divorce, equal vision, peace formula.
Yes. So from the first chapter, we'll just summarize what happened. In the first chapter, what happens mainly? What Arjuna does? He asks questions, right, to Krishna about because he was confused and all. Second chapter, Krishna explains about the question and explains mainly about the soul. Third chapter is about Karma Yoga, what actions we do, what happens to them. In the fourth chapter, yesterday, we learned about the history of Bhagavad Gita and how to learn it in the right way. And later on, we got to know that how we have to work, what kind of work should we do, and what results we get by doing that work. So there are three types of karmas which we learned yesterday. What were they? Anybody?
Karma, vikarma, akarma.
Yes. Karma.
Vikarma, akarma.
Yes. So I'm just launching a poll. Let me know that what is the best thing to do. What we learned yesterday, which is the best thing to do. Karma is, doing according to the scriptures just for, good results and all. Vikarma is doing against the what scriptures are saying. Akarma is doing what is good. I mean, what gives happiness to Lord. So, which is the best one? Wow, Hari Hari, you got 10 on 10 in quiz. So nice. Can you change your name? Mataji, let me know. There's an option called rename. Okay, I'll just end the poll in 10 seconds. Most of you all have told akarma. Yes, that is right. I think you all got confused between the names and all. I should have mentioned what is the meaning and all. Yes. I think everybody wanted to choose akarma. Akarma is nothing but working for Krishna. So today's chapter, Karma Yoga, Action and Krishna Consciousness. That means we are going to learn about akarma. Okay, that is the essence of this chapter. It is a very simple chapter, yet a very important chapter, because we will learn. Yesterday we learned what is karma, this karma, that karma, but how to do that? That is important. No, learning. If I know about something, that is not important. How to do that? How to implement that is very important, right? Mataji, next slide. So actually, in this chapter, okay, water on lotus leaf. Can anybody read the both translations?
Arjuna said, "O Krishna, first of all, you asked me to renounce work, and then you again recommended to work with devotion. Now will you kindly tell me definitely which of the two is more beneficial?" The personality of Godhead replied, "The renunciation of work and the work in devotion are both good for deliberation. But of the two, work in devotional service is better than renunciation of work."
So actually, Arjuna is getting confused. Krishna, so you're telling me that, akarma is the best. Then should akarma mean that we should not work anything, and we have to just just hope for the results? And I mean, Arjuna wants to ask that there is no work involved in akarma. So Krishna does not mean that. He does not say that leave this, go to a forest, go to Himalayas, become a sadhu, and just chant, chant, chant. No, that is not the case. We have to do both. In the before chapters, we learned about two dharmas, Swadharma and Sanatan Dharma. In that, Krishna says you have to do Swadharma also, and you have to do Sanatan Dharma also. But if you forget one of them, then it is not correct. If you forget Swadharma, that means the dharma which we do according to our body, that is also important. And Sanatan Dharma, which dharma we do for our soul, is also important. If you forget this, there is a problem. If you forget that, there is a problem. But amongst both of them, Sanatan Dharma is most highest. But it doesn't mean that I'm telling you to leave your bodily responsibilities, leave your father, leave your mother, leave, career, leave, your whole kingdom and run away to the forest, Arjuna. I'm just saying, do both. As a Kshatriya, as a soldier, you have to protect your people. It doesn't mean that, okay, I am so compassionate for everybody. I am so sinful of my sinful reaction. So I'm just leaving and running away to the forest. So, no, that is not the case. You can never ever run away from your responsibilities. So Arjuna is so confused. He's asking, should he renounce, that means sacrifice his work, living like a sadhu, or should work in devotion? That means akarma. Krishna says, both paths leads to liberation, but amongst both, the devotion service is better. We have to do both. There's no question of not doing this and doing this and not this, or doing that and not doing this. Both should be done. But amongst both of them, devotional service is better to do. Okay, so one should perform their duty, but without attachment. How? We have to offer the results to Krishna. Then if we offer the results to Krishna, we are free from the sin. So that is how we have to perform our duty. We will learn about, I mean, it is a little bit hard to understand. We will learn about it with a beautiful analogy. Yes, Mataji, next slide. Okay, water on lows. Can anybody read the translation?
Merely renouncing all the activities, yet not engaging in devotional service of the Lord, cannot make one happy. But a thoughtful person engaged in devotional services can achieve the supreme without delay.
So, there is beautiful past and related to that. Then you'll understand what the shloka, what Krishna is trying to say. There was a Muni called Saurabhi Muni. He was actually performing very severe austerities where underwater in Yamuna river. So it is a very difficult austerity. We cannot even drown for 2 or 3 minutes. I mean, go underwater 2 or 3 minutes. He is doing tapasya in underwater. So it is a very difficult thing. Why? Because he wanted to avoid this material world, he wanted to escape from the material world. So in that underwater, what happens? There is no such thing as, if I go here, there will be no material things. Even if you go to Himalayas, there are material things like animals, plants, etc. So underwater also, he saw two fishes. So actually the two fishes were mating. So as he saw that, he got a little desire. arose in his heart. So even though he has left all the worldly comforts, leaving, family or whatever material things he left behind, and he came doing the tapasya, still seeing those fishes made, a desire got into his heart. So despite having severe austerities, severe sacrifices in his life, Saurabhi Muni still fell into the illusion. And so what he did, that he approached a king called Mandhatha, and he was asking for a wife. But the king was hesitant because that Saurabhi Muni was very old, and old people don't usually marry, right? So he was very hesitant to give any person from his, any girl from his kingdom to get him married. So with his mystical powers and all, that Saurabha he becomes a young man. So what happens is that the king, he gives all his 50 daughters to that Muni, because he was looking young and all, and he gets married to him, and he accepted all of the 50 daughters. So despite having mystical powers, he was able to change himself into a young person. Despite having that, despite he created many beautiful palaces for his wives, and gave many good things, celestial beings would envy seeing that. That means the higher demigods were also, the higher Gandharvas and all were also envy of what the Saurabha Muni has created for his wives. But he became so entangled in that family life that he forgot his devotional service for many years. Eventually, his realization got to him. Then he understood that this material enjoyment did not bring me any happiness. So he realized that Krishna alone, Vishnu alone, is the real source of bliss. So then he renounced everything, he left away everything, took his wives to the forest, and fully surrendered to the devotional service. That means through bhakti only we will be getting liberation. If the Saurabha Muni would have involved in devotional service instead of doing all this severe austerities, etc., if it would have done Krishna Bhakti from the beginning only, there would have not been a chance of fall down only. There's nothing wrong to marry, but doing such austerities instead of doing that, being in the family life also, having so many wives also, he went to the forest and did devotional service. So did he leave his wives? No. Did he, but before he left everything and went away. So the conclusion is that we can do many severe austerities. There's nothing wrong in that. But there is chance that we will again get distracted. But in spiritual life, that means if you do bhakti to Krishna, that is getting distracted is very rare. Getting that type of mind is difficult. It is not easy. We'll be not getting that in just one day or one night. We have to work on that. But the working process is also very easy. It's not so difficult that we have to, control all our senses and, sit in a secluded place and, do this chanting and all. We can do this chanting in front of anybody. There's nothing wrong. In temple, you see, everybody does chanting. But they try to concentrate their mind. If there is, I have heard other institutes, they are doing yoga and all. They don't come out of the room for many days. They do meditation. They just concentrate on the ghee lamp, or the light of the lamp. Such austerities are not at all needed. Krishna consciousness is very blissful. It gives us so much of happiness. In temple, we go and do service. So we are doing service to Krishna. Does it mean that we are sitting in a room alone and just focusing on one thing? No, we are meeting with everybody. We are talking with everybody. We are, just like we are in our college, we are like that in temple. But in the mood of serving Krishna. That's the only difference. We do whatever. Now we are doing this interactive session. So instead of doing this, if there's no need, only just do austerity, sit in a room and do this and day, nobody will agree to it. And for 1 day max or 10-day max, we can do that. More than that, we cannot do that. But in Krishna consciousness, we have people who are doing this for more than 50 years, more than 30 years. and still they are continuing it, and still, even though they are elderly senior citizen people also, they are still enjoying it. Still, they get that joy of doing service, doing chanting, everything to Krishna. So Krishna consciousness is not about sitting in a room and renouncing, sacrificing everything in our life. No, it is not that. It's just that we have to control on what we do, the right path we go. It's just that simple. So, unlike the devotees, the yogis, the sadhus and all, they just depend upon the austerities. So there is always a danger of falling down into the material life. So still, even though devotees have material life, they still are not attached to that. They have that detachment. So Srila Prabhupada, he says that we should be engaged in devotional service to Krishna. That is the best thing. So such if we go on doing devotional service in Krishna consciousness, it is very rare to fall down, and eventually we will attain the love of Krishna. Mataji, next slide. ब्रह्मण्या आद्यया कर्माणि संगम त्यक्ता करोति यः लिप्यते न स पापेन पद्मपत्रम् इवं बासा. Anybody can read?
One who performs his
If
duty
one
without
performs his
attachment,
duty without
surrender.
attachment, surrendering the results unto Supreme Lord, is unaffected by sinful action as the lotus leaf is untouched by water.
Okay, so now onwards, what we'll do, everybody, you all be on mute, no problem. You all raise your hands, then everybody will be getting chances according to hands raised. Okay, so here, what is the picture? What is happening in the picture? There is a leaf of lily. What is happening there?
Water is
Water
divided.
is there, but it's not
Touching.
getting in touching the
Untouched.
leaf.
Yes, right. So to understand how devotees live, how how we have to live is that we are taking this beautiful example. The lotus or the lily leaves, which grow in water, they grow in water, still they are not wet, because even though the water gets on them, as we can see in the picture, they are just like droplets, but the leaf is not getting wet, right? So just like the water is untouched, the leaf is untouched by water, a devotee, us, we should live in the same world but remain unaffected by the material things. So so we are living in this material world. It doesn't mean that we, again, I'm repeating, it doesn't mean that we have to go to Himalayas, or we have to sit in one room and do this or that. No, we have to live in the same family life. We have to live with our same parents, with same siblings, even though they annoy us a lot. But still, we have to live with them. We have all this jovial things, right, with our siblings, that they annoy us and we annoy them. Still, we love them, right? We cannot leave them, and we cannot, go them. Okay, I'm so tired of this material things. I'm so tired of this world. I'm going somewhere. I'm leaving, and I'm becoming a sannyasi and going somewhere. No, that is not the case. So we have to live like the leaf which is untouched by the water. So we have to live like devotees, but untouched by the material things in the world. What are these material worlds? Material things we will learn. Okay, Mataji, next slide. सर्वकर्माणि मनसा संन्यास्यास्यते सुखं भासि नवद्वारेण पुरे देहि नैव कुर्वन्न कारयान् श्रीजा.
When the embodied living being controls his nature and mentally renounces all actions, he resides happily in this city of 9 gates, the material body, neither working nor causing work to be done.
See the beautiful family sitting in the picture, the mother, father, children. Did the man leave his wife and child and went to forest? Did he go, or what is he doing in the picture?
He's doing Krishna Bhakti with the family together.
Yes, that is correct. There was one of the Mataji who was telling something. Okay, so basically the man, he married, he has a nice child, but He's including his child and wife in devotional service. So that is what Krishna is trying to say. Do this. Do have a family life, have children, but engage everybody in my service, in my devotional service. That is what our aim should be. So we should work, but without attachment to the results. What will come? I have written my exam, so I don't know will I pass or not, will I pass or not. If we keep that in mind, then khatam, our mind will go into depression, our head will start paining. We have to do our work. I'm not saying, or Krishna is not saying that leave everything, I'll only take care. Krishna is not saying. If that was the case, then Krishna would have told you sit nicely. I'll only do your work, I'll only come and chant, I will only study for you. Krishna won't do our work, we should only do our work, but leave the results to Krishna. That is called akarma. That is called action in Krishna consciousness. There was a bird, I guess a bird who helped Lord Rama. He was trying to save Sita. Who was it?
Jatha.
Jatayu. Jatayu. He failed. That means he tried a lot, but Ravana killed him. But Lord did not forget that. Okay, so you did not save my Sita, Jatayu. So, I don't care about you. Lord Rama never told like that to anybody. Even the small squirrel which was helping Lord Rama, everybody were laughing on the small squirrel, saying that, you're picking small stones. Even Hanuman was laughing. So, the squirrel was picking up small stones for Lord Rama's service. But what Lord Rama did is that, even though it is a big service or a small service, he took that squirrel in his hand, and it was pacifying the squirrel, saying that, yes, you do service to me. There's nothing wrong in doing small or big one. So just like that, Jatayu, even though he lost his life saving Sita, still he was granted liberation. He was given the bhakti of Krishna. So, in whatever power we give it to Krishna, we will succeed it because of Krishna. Why? Because Krishna never forgets, not even a single thing, what we do in our life to Krishna. Yes, Mataji, you are absolutely right. Intentions matter at last. It doesn't mean we succeed or not, but with the intention we do, that is what matters. Just like that, we have worked so hard. You have worked so hard for getting an exam, or you've worked so hard for getting an interview, but at the last, everything that is not in our hands. It might, we might not, our results are not up to the expectations. But the intention is what matters. Our parents appreciate it. Okay, you worked a lot, it's okay, let it be. Next time, you can work a little bit more hard, then you can get the results. Won't our parents pacify like that? They will tell, no, it's okay, let it be, fine, you have worked so hard, let it be, next time you will get. They will give us the encouragement. So Krishna also says that, even though you do small thing for me, I will remember it. There is nothing such as I will not remember it. There is no result for that. There will be good results for that. So we are just instruments in the hands of the Lord. There is no papa or punya when we are doing devotional service. See, even punya, if we get, we go to the swarga lokas. There are many different type of lokas. So we go there, enjoy there, and there it is not possible to do. It is very rare to do remember Krishna, because the materialistic things are so nice there that we will forget Krishna. So even though there also, if we go, our papa account is done, then again we have to come down to earth and take another body. But in devotional service, there is no such thing as papa and punya. There is always the love of Krishna. So you all want papa punya or love of Krishna? What do you all want?
Love of Krishna.
Love of Krishna.
Love of Krishna. Love of Krishna.
Yes, correct. You all got the point. Mataji, next slide. Love of Krishna. Yes, Rachna. Correct. Okay, can anybody read the translation? Manish, yes.
The working senses are superior to dull matter. Mind is higher than the senses. Intelligence is still higher than the mind. See, the soul is even higher than the intelligence.
Yes. So there's a nice, beautiful depiction of how our mind, senses, body work. So there are 5 horses to the Arjuna's chariot. So the 5 horses are told as the 5 senses of our body, and the ropes through which Krishna is riding the horses is called our mind. Krishna is the intelligence. That means he's the Paramatma in our heart, who is giving us the intelligence to do this or that. If we are in a dilemma, ultimately we'll take a decision. So who is giving that intelligence to take the decisions? That is Krishna. The chariot in which Arjuna is sitting is the body. Huh? We are Arjuna. That means the soul is Arjuna. So we are in this body. Our intelligence is like Krishna in our heart. The mind is like the ropes through which our senses are controlled. So if we start using our intelligence to for Krishna, then the mind will control the senses. That means it will help us not get distracted here and there. Okay, Mataji, can you go to the next slide? And Shrija, yes. Only the translations are made enough.
By contemplating sensory objects, man develops an attachment to them. From that attachment springs lust. From lust comes anger. From anger, complete delusion arises, and from delusion, bewilderment of memory. When the memory is bewildered, intelligence is lost, and when intelligence is lost, one falls down again into the material pool.
Right. So actually, there are 9 gates in our body. Can anybody, does anybody know what are the 9 gates in our body? I'll give you just hints. Our 2 eyes are the gate, one of the 2 gates, and you all can unmute it.
Nose, mouth, ears.
Yes. Yes.
Tongue.
Mouth is enough. Tongue is included in that. So basically, there are 2 ears, 2 eyes, 2 ears, 2 nostrils. We have 2 nostrils, right? 1 mouth and 2 genitals. Okay. So in our body, just like Arjuna, as we are Arjuna in the chariot, we are not acting alone. Okay. The soul inside our body does not act independently. Krishna is, helping us in doing whatever work we are doing. So it's not that I am doing this, I am doing that. No, it's that Krishna is guiding us to do that. So Krishna says that the dull matter, like the things in our life, are called dull matter. They are the lowest. Above than that are the senses. Above than senses is the mind. Above the mind is the intelligence. And above the intelligence is the soul. Okay. The soul, the real I, is beyond the intelligence. The soul, because the soul is eternal, pure, and main thing, it is part of Krishna. We are all part of Krishna. We are never, there is never a time that we are not part of Krishna. We are always part of Krishna. So, but today what is happening? The body is controlling the soul, which is leading chaos in our life. The soul should be the master. But if the servants, like the body, senses, mind, become the master, then the life becomes miserable. Okay, so before we go to this slide, I'll just launch a poll. Yes, which is the highest? Okay. Okay, do it quick. 15 minutes, I'll end the poll. Okay. Okay. So, yes, the soul is the highest amongst all these. Okay, because as I told, soul is eternal, pure, and part of Krishna. The intelligence, the mind, senses, the material things around us will vanish one day. They are all temporary. As soon as we leave the body, even the intelligence, mind, senses, they are left away. For example, we don't remember what we were in the last past life. We don't remember that. But the eternal thing is the soul. That's it. So that is the highest. So, so the cause of suffering. If we think about something, we have, that attachment to that thing, and through that attachment, a desire comes. And through that desire, if that desire is not given to us, we get anger. Because of anger, what will happen? We don't know what to do. We'll get confused because of that. And because of that, we will lose our intelligence. And then we fall into the Maya. Okay, for example, we have seen our friend has gone to a vacation to, Bali or to Maldives or to Dubai. We did not. So we will feel attachment that, okay, I also have to go, I also have to go. But, my boss is not at all giving me the leaves, or, my parents are busy with their work. They're not taking me to a vacation. So what will happen? I will feel the desire to go. The desire is not fulfilled because due to circumstances, but we'll not understand. So what will happen? We'll get so angry on our boss, on our parents, telling that, why can't I, I enjoy like my friend? So what will happen after that? Confusion will come. And after that, frustration will come. What will happen after that? The relationships are broken. Because of just a trip, we have to enjoy, but we have to act according to what is the situation. Maybe in future, you will get a number of leaves, or your parents will be free and you can go to a long trip rather than going to 2 or 3 days trip. So, but because what will happen is that because of anger, because of that desire in our heart, the relationships with everybody gets destroyed. So what we'll do? I'll not eat, I'll not do good work in my office, something like that. So the root cause is that the attachment, the desire, which will lead to anger. So that is the case. So, we have to try to understand. We have to think in a long run way, not just that I'm not going now, so I am, on a hunger strike. So that is not the case. We have to think about what will happen if I act in this way. What will happen to the relationships which I have been maintaining with my family or my boss or my colleagues or my friends, etc. We fight among friends also, right? So what will happen? Just because of some small misconception or small misunderstanding, because somebody told something, gossiping and all, we lose that valuable friendship in our life. We have to think before doing anything. We have to think in a long run. What will happen if I do, if I react something like this? You can ask your friend, but think before what you're asking. Think in such a way that you want to still maintain the relationship. Srija, I'll explain about maintaining relationship is also attachment or not. Okay, I'll explain it last. So still we have to think that I should have, after the whole this thing is done, whole friendship is ruined, then we will go back and think that I should have, waited. I should have thought that, she's my best friend. I should have thought at least for 1 second, before asking and confronting her, even though it was her mistake. What's wrong in, forgiving her for one time? My friendship is more valuable. The relationship with my friends or family is more valuable. So I'm just launching a poll. You all can answer. What's the biggest distraction for all of you? Food craving, TV and entertainment, phone and social media. Abba. Really, I understand everybody. Okay, very nice. Matsushi, by the time you can go to the next slide. Okay, I'm ending the poll. Yes, social media, phone, TV and entertainment, food cravings, these are all biggest distraction to us, right? So can anybody read out the 3 doers? Yes, Mataji, read me, Mataji.
Jiva desires using free will to desire. Paramatma. Paramatma sanctions based on your karma. Prakriti implements desire fulfilled.
Okay, thank you. So there are three doers in our lives. The first is us, the soul, the jiva. We desire according to our experiences, and we go through that. If we have desire, we go through that. Second is Supreme Lord, the Paramatma, who sees our actions. If we are desiring according to our karma, he sanctions it. The material nature, he just that material nature is just provides whatever is needed according to our desire, according to the body and senses. So it's just that we desire, jivatma desires, the Lord sanctions, and the material nature implements it. For example, we are going to a bank and we ask, please give me 5,000 cash from my account. And somebody else came after me and is also asking, please give me 5,000 cash. He gets the 5,000, he gives his account number and gets the 5,000 cash and is leaving also. So you're asking the person why he got the 5,000 before me and why I am not getting. The bank person says, you don't have 5,000 in your account, but the person who came, he has 5,000 in his account. So just like that, according to our karma, which we did in the past life, good or bad, we are experiencing it. So if we have 5,000, the banker will give it immediately. So if it is in our destiny, if it is in our karma, we will definitely get it. If it is not, then it is according to the bad karma which we did. But it's fine. Then after, if we tell Krishna that Krishna, you do whatever is best for me, then Krishna, irrespective of your karma, he will sanction it. I mean, he will give a way more better than what is according to your karma. For example, I had to, get something good. I had to get a good teddy bear, a small teddy bear I was asking. So my father did not give me. He told me, you wait. Then I start crying, telling that my father is not giving me a small teddy bear also, or that, or this. But actually, in reality, yeah, my father was waiting for his salary to come the next weekend, and he was going to get not a small teddy bear, he was going to get me a big teddy bear. So, what is best, a small teddy bear or a big teddy bear? Big teddy bear, right? So, what is needed? The patience is needed. The trust in our Father is needed. Just like that, our trust in Krishna is needed. So, what is according to our karma? The God is sanctioning us. There's nothing wrong in what you will think that, why this is happening in our life? Why God is not giving me? I'm giving to everybody. Everybody got passed, but I am only not getting passed. Every one of my friend is, getting a good job, but I am only not getting. Maybe it is according to our karma also. Okay, can we go to the next line, Mataji? Okay. With equal vision. Vidya Vinaya Sampanne Brahmane Gavi Hastini Shuni Chaiva Shwa Pakecha Pandita Samadarshinaha. Can anybody raise your hand? Akshita, yes.
The humble sages by virtue of true knowledge see with equal vision a learned and gentle Brahmana, a cow and elephant, a dog, and a dog eater outcast.
So I was explaining in the before classes saying that as a devotee, we have to be kind with everybody. We have to care about everybody. Doesn't mean that, okay, Krishna told to get detached from this world, so I'm getting detached. I don't care about anybody. No, a devotee is not like that. He will care about everybody. In temple, if we see, everybody is doing selfless service to others. In Krishna consciousness, we say that I am your servant. I'm not the Lord. Krishna is the Lord. We are just servants. So we all should have the mood of serving everybody. That means we have to always be kind, always be patient to everybody. And we all have this ego that why what less I do have. राकेम तकवा मुझ में कौन सी कमी है that I should not be more than this or that person. Yes, we can be more than this or that person, but A true devotee is when he sees a Brahmin, that means a person who is born in a good family, a dog, which is like an animal, an elephant, which is also an animal, a cow, and even a chandala. Chandala means the person who kills animals, who kills a dog and eats it. Even to such a person, a devotee sees them as equal. He never differentiates between, oh, this person is from this caste, oh, this person does not look nice, or this person is a bad person, so I am going to judge him or her. No, even the person has done bad mistakes in his life, we should not be ready to judge them. You should not avoid them. You should always be kind to them. Because of some situations, they had to do that. Because of some influence, they had to do that. Doesn't mean they are wrong persons. Everybody, every living entity in this world is part of Krishna. And how can we think that, okay, this person is bad, Ani? It's just that the time did not come for, do good, something good. So we should never ever judge anybody. The soul inside everybody has a soul, is it not? Everybody has a soul, or they are just living just like that, they don't have a soul. Everybody's having a soul.
Yes, Mataji.
Yes, everybody's having a soul. So a devotee of Lord, we should see everybody in an equal status. So it is a beautiful past story. So there is a Vishnu temple. Birds have built nest on that, but painting renovation has started, so the birds, they go to some mosque and again build, and again in the mosque some renovations, paintings is happening, so again they go to church. Again, something is happening in the church, they again move back to the temple because the temple is new and there is nobody to disturb in the temple. But the birds there, the husband and wife, the female and male bird, are seeing people fighting over religion. The Hindus are telling our religion is greater. The Muslims are saying our religion is greater. The Christians are saying no, 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 our religion is greater. The little birds of the infants of the birds are asking why they are fighting. The mother says they're all mad. Why we are not fighting? Because we are not thinking that, okay, if I live in a temple, I'll get liberated. If I live in mosque, I'll get liberated. If I live in church, I'll get liberated. No, the birds are not living like that. They do not have such attachments. They're not seeing the external features of this is a temple, this is a mosque, this is a church. So just like that, the birds are not seeing where they are living. Just like that, the Brahmana, a devotee of the Lord, we should see everybody not according to their external differences, not according to what bad they did. See what good they did. See as a soul. That means they are a child of Krishna. They are part and parcel of Krishna. So we should see something like that. So another example, to make you all more nicely understand, is that there was a boat person, that means a boat man, who was, giving road rides in a river. So a rich businessman takes the ride. So he asked the boatsman, what you have studied, just a normal conversation, what you have studied, etc. So the boatman says, no, I did not study, I had to support my family. I had a chance to go to school. So the businessman says, you're waste. You did not study only. What you will do, riding these boats and all. So what happens? The boat breaks down in the middle. So businessman is panicking. How should I, I'll die, I'll die, I'll die. So the boatsman asks that, do you know swimming? The businessman says, no. See, now you have wasted your life. Even though if I don't have any external features like good education or, how I look, it doesn't matter. But when there is real danger, if you don't know how to escape from that real danger, what is the use of having such, big businesses or, material education, something like that. So I'm not saying don't study, any career is important. Studying was also important. It's just that don't judge, just like the businessman is judging the boatsman because he was doing a small work. It doesn't mean that he's a small person. You should see everybody on an equal stage. Okay, so have you all ever judged somebody before knowing them, and what happened later on? Any instances you all have experienced in your life? We don't want to say, no? I mean, I have judged somebody before knowing them, and yes, it is very funny. And later on, I regretted saying that, Array, I should have not judged that person. We know we did that, but we don't want to say that because we don't want ourselves to become bad in front of everybody. Right? I know, I understand. All of us judges somebody or the other. So it's fine. But now onwards, we'll try not to judge anybody. Yes, Mataji, next slide. Peace formula. So we all want peace in our lives. Do you all want peace in your lives?
Yes, Mataji.
Yes. And we will not tell, no, I don't want peace. I want only sadness, depression. That's it. You all want that, or you all want peace?
Peace, Mataji.
Yes, we want peace. We want Krishna. So how to attain that? We will learn now. Next slide, Mataji. Peace formula. Bhaktaram yagna tapasam sarva loka maheshwaram suhridam sarva bhutanam jnatva mam shanti richati. Mari.
A person in full consciousness of me, knowing me to be the ultimate beneficiary of all sacrifices and austerities, the supreme lord of all planets and demigods, and the benefactor and well-wisher of all living entities, attains peace from the pangs of material miseries.
Okay. Basically, this shloka is very important amongst, very important shlokas of Bhagavad Gita, because it tells who is the real enjoyer, who is the real controller, and who is the best friend of all the living entities. So it is Krishna only. He is the real enjoyer, he is the real controller, and the best friend of all living entities. But to understand why, how, we cannot just say that, okay, if I tell Krishna, he's the real enjoyer, he's the real controller, he's the best friend of all living beings. Some people might not get convinced how he is like that, why he is like that, and we will not get connected, convinced, right? So in the chapter 7 to 12, this is, nicely explained. So from today we will learn just the gist of this shloka. Later on in the next chapters, we will understand what is the real meaning of, the real enjoyer, the real controller, the best friend of all living entities. So, but if we understand these three things, we get the true peace. And we will be free from the anxiety, the bad anxiety or the good anxiety which we are experiencing in our life. So whenever we do anything, we say Krishna Arpanamastu. That is Bhoktaram Yagna Tapasam. That means whatever we are doing is for the happiness of Krishna. That means he is the real enjoyer. If Krishna is pleased, we are pleased automatically. It's the direct connection. If we are pleased and Krishna is not pleased, ultimately we will not be pleased one or the other thing. That happiness will be just temporary. But if Krishna is pleased, we are pleased automatically. How, what, why? That, we will explain in the next chapters. I cannot explain it just in one go. It requires a little bit of explanation and good examples and all. So we will learn it in the next chapters. Then Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. That means he's a real controller. We will learn this in the chapter 11. Why? What happens? Why Krishna is a real controller? We need some evidence, no? Why this person, is the manager, or why this person is the CEO. We need some explanation, their experiences, what they have did to that company, or why this teacher is the head of the department, because they have been working for such years. So that is why they got the job. So why Krishna is the real controller? We have some reasons. It's just not that, okay, Krishna is saying I'm the real controller, so we are just blindly following it. No, we will, learn the explanation behind that. And Surudham Sarva Bhutanam, that means he's our eternal friend. So when we, grow up, we had some friends in our kindergarten, primary schools, then in college. Are they all, in connection with you? Everybody is in connection with you? If that friendship is permanent?
No.
No, very few, right? We have at least one best friend from school or from inter or from degree or MBA. But everybody is, there with us right now. Everybody is in touch with us right now.
No.
No, right? So everybody, some or the other time we lose that touch, and they are all temporary. We are also temporary in somebody else's life. Okay, so just like that, So we will think that our parents, our husband or my wife will save me from whatever it may be. Yes, they are important, but ultimately, even everybody leaves. When we leave this body, even we leave our parents, even we leave our life partner, and we leave. Hmm? So at last, what is left is that we alone soul are left, but we are not alone in this. The Lord is there with us. The Paramatma with us is there with us. So in our heart, there are two souls. Hmm? There is soul, which is us, and there is super soul, that is Paramatma, that is Krishna. Just like on a branch, two parrots are sitting. One parrot is flying. I mean, it on the same branch only. It is, doing all crazy things. And the other parrot is just watching. What is this parrot doing? Is she what doing crazy things? So just like that, Krishna in our heart is seeing us, seeing do all the crazy things which we are doing in our life. But Krishna is silent. Okay, let them do, let them do, let them do. But Krishna, if we ask that, Paramatma in our heart, the guidance, then Krishna will give us the guidance. So just like that, everybody has to leave. Is that not the fact or not? I'm not scaring you all that okay, death and all, but I'm just asking the fact that everybody leaves in our life. Someday we also have to leave. It's a misconception, no? We all will think that everybody will, leave this body, everybody will die. But we think that we are not going to die. That will happen. No, even I think that will I face that or what will happen because we never know. So you all, so is it true that we all have to leave this world some or the other day? Hmm? Or we'll stay here only nicely, permanently? Hmm?
We leave.
We will leave, right?
Yeah.
We will leave. So nothing is permanent in this world, but God is always with us. God is always with us in our heart as Paramatma. So He is our real friend. How do we understand about that? Why, how Lord is our real friend? We will understand this in chapter 7. There it is understood that why God is the real friend. Okay, Mataji, can you go to the next slide? Yeah, I'll give chances once again. Bhoktaram Yagna Tapasam. That means the real enjoy. That means Krishna Arpanamastu. When in Vrindavan, when Krishna, Balram, they were all young children, they used to go and help the cows go into the forest and graze them. So during that time, their mothers used to pack some lunch so that in the afternoon they all sit nicely and they all sit together and have a picnic every day. Every day they used to do like that. So what all the friends of Krishna used to do is that Krishna, see, my mother has packed laddu for you. So they will first feed Krishna and then they eat. Krishna used to eat their juta also. That means the engili also they used to eat. Krishna used to eat. So that was the friend. That is how Krishna is. Huh? So everybody, all the the cowherd boys, the friends of Krishna, used to tell her, "Okay, Krishna, today my mother has made khichdi, or Krishna, today my mother has packed me pickled rice. You eat, you eat." Then they used to eat. So they all know who is the real enjoyer. That means they used to first feed Krishna and then they used to eat. That is what Krishna Arpanamastu is. First, we give it to Krishna, and then, if Krishna gives us, we enjoy it. So something like that. Okay, Mataji, next slide. Sarva Loka Maheshwaram. This we will learn in chapter 11. But the whole world, the whole universes, multiple, infinite number of universes are being created by Lord Vishnu just by his breathing. Lord Vishnu is nicely sleeping. His eyes are also closed. He's just breathing inside and breathing outside. When he's breathing outside, you all can see the bubbles which are happening. Multiple, infinite number of universes are being created just by, breathing of Lord Mahavishnu. If he's, breathing inside, all the universes are getting inside him and they are getting annihilated. That means they're getting destroyed. After the, time is over. So that is just by his breathing, he's creating universes means, don't you all think he's the real controller? Again, still more explanation to this, we will learn in the chapter 11. Next slide, Mataji. So Suhridam Sarvabhutanam, the eternal friend, a friend to all living entities, not just for us. Krishna was best friend to the peacocks, the cows, etc., etc. So his friend to us also. That we'll learn in chapter 11. So Mataji, next slide. Can you go to the next slide? There is summary. No, the next slide. Watch for tomorrow, Tarvata. So Jaya, can you read?
Final reflection: how to apply these lessons. Perform your duties without attachment. Offer results to the Krishna. Stay spiritually strong in material world, like lotus leaf. Remember you are not the controller. Surrender to Krishna's plan. Control desires before they control you. Avoid attachment. See the soul in everyone. True equality is spiritual. Find peace in Krishna. Trust that he is your best well-wisher.
Thank you. So I'm just launching a poll. What brings you the most peace? Talking to a friend, being in nature, listening to some kirtan, or prayers to Krishna? Okay, nice. I'll just end it in 5 seconds. Okay, nice. So all very nice options. Talking to a friend, yes, talking to a friend relieves our mind and all, right? Being in nature, yes, the peace, calm atmosphere, it also relieves our stress and all. Listening to a kirtan, yes, try listening to kirtans. We are playing before the class, right? Listen to some beautiful kirtans and pray to Krishna. How we are praying? You can pray, and praying means even chanting is also called a prayer. So you all can chant and even go to the in front of deities, or take a picture of Krishna and ask whatever you want. Explain to him what is happening in your life. Krishna will listen to it. Okay. This is another poll. Oh, okay. So what you have learned from, what is the one thing you will start doing differently from today's session? Find peace in Krishna. That means trust him. See the soul in everyone. That means see everybody equally. Remember that you are not the controller. Surrender to Krishna's plan. Stay strong spiritually in this material world, just like a lotus leaf is being in the water. Or perform your duties without attachment. Offer the results to Krishna. Quickly, girls. And you know what? Don't ever think that either just we have gone through some poster, or we have gone through the temple, so we got to listen to these classes, and we should never think it is all coincidences. It is nothing that either coincident I came to this classes, it happened. No, it is all Krishna's plan that you all are here. So Krishna is very happy, and we are very, very, very thankful, and we appreciate that you're taking some valuable time out of 24 hours. You're giving your 1 hour to Krishna. So I really appreciate everybody who all are attending. And if you have any friends in the group, encourage them. Maybe, because of some reasons they're not able to attend. So encourage them to come to the classes and all. And if you have another friends also, girls, you can even encourage them. And, do the quiz also. It is very easy, right? So yes, everybody has given such nice options that you will start doing differently. Yes, find peace in Krishna, trust Krishna. That's it. See everybody equal. That is also very important. And we should not think that yes, I am the controller, I am doing everything. No, Krishna is the controller. Trust Krishna's plan, and stay spiritually strong in this material world. Yes, and we should perform duties without attachment. Correct. We should offer the results to Krishna. Mataji, can you go to the before slide? So what we'll learn tomorrow is that the power of mind. Is it a friend or an enemy? We will learn it tomorrow. Mind control 101. How to manage our flickering mind. Mind is like a monkey. So how we will manage our mind. What happens if we fail? How Krishna is reassuring us, we will learn. The power of bhakti, the secret to success, and a prayer for protection. The Narasimha prayers also we'll learn tomorrow at the end. Okay, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. If anybody has any questions, you all can unmute and ask. And Jaya has asked me that maintaining a relationship also is also attachment, right? Yes, just like Jaya have explained that, Krishna is saying that just like the lotus leaf. I'm so sorry because lotus feet, we always say the lotus feet of Krishna, so that is coming out of my mouth. So Krishna is saying the lotus leaf or the lily leaf, which is there in the water, it is there in the water. What it can do, it cannot, fly, or it does not have legs that will escape from the water. It is in the water. Just like that, we also have family relationships. But Krishna saying, you just, remove that lotus leaf from the water? No. Krishna is saying, even though the water will come on the lotus leaf, we have to maintain that detachment. We have to have attachment with detachment. Yes, attachment is wrong because it will create some desires and all, and we'll stay back here. That is another thing. But when we are in this world, we have to have caring nature. If we don't have attachment to the service we are doing to Krishna, then how we will do that? Tell me. Yes, attachment is wrong, but at some point of time, if you don't have attachment, then have seen cases where in the chapters they have heard that attachment is wrong, so they have started maintaining distance from their friends, family, etc., etc. So what will happen is that our parents will think that, okay, she came and listening to these classes, so she's he has changed a lot, and I'm fearful that she will marry or not, or she will do her career good or not. That is not the case. We have to maintain the relationships with detachment internally, not externally. Okay. So just like the lotus feet, we have to not be affected by the material things. But if our parents are need our help, or friends need our help, we have to help them. There's no such thing that Krishna told that you should not help. Just like the Brahmana, the devotee of the Lord sees everybody equal. You should also help everybody. There's nothing wrong in that. Then why count while chanting? I'll explain you. If we are not getting job, is because of our karma, of our past life karma, or my present karma. It can be both, Mataji. See, there are different types of karma. One karma, it will come because we have did the karmas so long back. Some karmas are like instant karma. I'm doing something right now bad, and it will come immediately. So it depends upon the material nature according the karma we do. So we cannot really judge that it is because of our past karma or present karma, but karma is there. Whatever we have done wrong, it will come to us unless and until we surrender to Krishna. Because with Krishna, there is no such thing as Krishna will. I mean, as we chant, our sins are getting eradicated. So then there is no point of past life karma or this life karma, something like that. But still we are chanting, still we are doing some bad things, then that karma will come. Chanting Gurinch. Okay. You said Krishna guides us in doing anything. Does that mean Krishna is doing everything? Aishwarya, it's just that, yes, Krishna is control of everything. But Krishna has given us that freedom, little freedom that, okay, you do whatever, but ultimately, I will decide what is right and wrong for you. But still you say, no, Krishna, I want this only. Then Krishna will give you. No, Krishna, I want this only, this only, this only, and he will give you. But that not might be the best for you. Krishna guides, but see, Krishna guides us when we surrender to Krishna. Before that, Krishna gives us the freedom of you do whatever you want. Still, he's giving us the freedom, whatever you want. But if we do something under the guidance of Krishna, then that will be right. So if we think that yes, I'm taking the shelter of Krishna, and Krishna, please guide me, then Krishna is doing everything. Then we can totally think that yes, Krishna is doing everything. But if we don't give that surrenderness, we don't take the shelter of Krishna, then all the actions which we will be facing, it is according to us only. Having goals other than Krishna, yes, you can have. As I'm telling from the beginning, also, don't leave everything. Have good goals, like have a good career, have a good family life, have take care of your parents, do this or do that, learn new languages. But ultimately, the highest ultimate goal is Krishna. That is what I would like to say. Krishna is also saying that you do everything, but ultimately everybody has to reach. See, this lifetime or next lifetime, this body or that body, we have to reach Krishna. There's no point that we are going to stay back here only. At one point of time, we have to come to go to Krishna. But you want to go faster or you want to go slow? It is according to you. Can you love your dear people and have attachment with them? How to become dasi at ISKCON? Serve just like we are serving you all. I mean, I'm not a lecturer here sitting in front of laptop and thinking that, oh, I know Bhagavad Gita more than all of you, so I become a very good teacher. I'm not a teacher here. I'm just here to serve you all. That is how you become a dasi. First surrender to Krishna, and then surrender to the devotees of the Lord. You all are devotees of Lord, so I am here to serve you. Everybody in the forum, in our group is serving. So become dasi like that. Can you love your dearest people and have attachment with them? As I told Bharti, you can love everybody. You have to love everybody. Without love, see, we are not, what do we say? We are not people. We are not, the soul has feelings. The soul wants to love everybody because Krishna loves. As Krishna loves everybody, as we are part and parcel of Krishna, we also have that quality of loving everybody. So we should love everybody, but we should have detachment with that lovingness. So in ISKCON, don't you think I have friends? I have my friends. I love them so much. Okay, just because I have my devotee friends, I'm not going to maintain friends with my outside people. I have friends from my school, college, etc., etc. So Krishna told me that I have to have detachment. I should not, even though I love them, I should maintain distance. And Krishna told me we should not think. I'm still loving my parents. I'm still in my home. I'm still, loving them. But we should have the detachment. See, it is very new to all of you. Understanding what is attachment and detachment is very, very, very new to all of you. You'll not be able to understand what is attachment and detachment. People will understand detachment in a very wrong way, and it has given very bad results to many people. So I request everybody of all of you to listen to all the classes. Only one chapter I've heard what is detachment, etc., etc. So I'm going to get away from my family and all. No, don't do that, please. Get to the conclusion. We are still in middle of the chapters. Half knowledge is very, very, very dangerous. So get to the full knowledge, and then you ask me the questions about detachment and all. Okay. Why only 108? You asked to remind. Yes, I'll answer this at the last. Okay. Our karmas are also driven by Krishna. No. Our karmas are our own thing. Krishna is not involved. I mean, he does not say us do this or that. He just guides us. Do this or that. Ultimately, it is our choice. We want to do this or not. At the last, actually, in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I have explained everything to you, Arjuna. Now you decide. You want to fight or you want to run away? He's giving Arjuna the two options. That Arjuna, you decide now. He's not saying, no, you have to follow me. No, he's giving us that independence. Krishna guides us. He gives us two options. Go to the right path or go to the wrong path. Krishna says, I suggest go to the right path. But ultimately, it is your choice. So the karma is according to our choice. So if we want to go to the right path, he will sanction us. If we want to go to the wrong path, he will sanction us. But if we say, no, Krishna, you show me the right path, then he will show the right path, even though it will be a little bit difficult than going to the wrong path. So our karmas is according to us, what we do, what action we do. Hare Krishna Mataji, can we wear Kantimala on our own, or even when I'm wearing it for the first time, if I'm following all the principles? Haripriya, are you following all the 4 regulatory principles? And we'll go to this question, why we do count and all. Yes, so you're following 4 regulatory principles for how many days? From how many days? Okay, so why 108, or why do we count that? As I told yesterday again, why do we count Anante? See, now we are attending this class. We are giving a time limit. So 6 to 7. We have to complete in this time limit, or we can extend a little bit more, half an hour and all. If we don't keep the time limit, the class will go on and on and on and on. There's a time limit for that also. Just like that, if we are chanting, we are in this Kali Yuga. Remember that we are in this Kali Yuga. Okay. There is no guarantee of our mind. Mind is like a monkey. It will go to this branch, that branch, that branch. There is no guarantee that we will remember Krishna the whole day. So what to control our mind to get to remember Krishna, we are dedicating some prescribed amount of rounds to chant, so that we will remember Krishna at least 2 hours a day, or at least 3 hours a day, or at least 10 minutes a day. So how we will remember? We will chant. Why chanting? Why chanting this Hare Krishna Mahamantra only? Because it is recommended by Krishna himself. In this Kali Yuga, we have to chant. That is the topmost thing. You can do all these rituals and all, but they are very difficult. In Kali Yuga, people like us don't have time. We don't have time to even eat also sometimes because of our busy schedule. But chanting is very easy. We can do it any time, anywhere, any place. Can we chant without counting? How to get into ISKCON like you? Yeah, just like that. Now this is level 1. Our forum name is called Vaishnavi's Forum. So we are part of ISKCON Habits. We are serving under ISKCON Habits. So this is level 1. You will again go to level 2. Again, we will you will be added to our main group. So just like that, you all can serve at that time also. So now you are still in a learning process. You can go by that. Jiva and Atma are the same. Yes, Jiva. See, there are two things. Jiva means the soul. Atma. Paramatma means the super soul. That means the highest soul of everybody. So Jiva and Atma are the same. Yes, we are the Atma. Jiva means us. Who are we? The Atma. Simple. Can we chant without counting 2? Yes, Mataji. As I told, see, why we count is that I have done 16 rounds, Sunny. There is a number which my Guru Parampara or my seniors have suggested me. For them, it is not their own intelligence that okay, they have suggested me, they have done with their own intelligence. No, for them, their Guru instructor. For them, their Guru instructor. For them, their Guru instructor. Ultimately, it will go back to Krishna. So we are actually following what Krishna is saying. So all these, 16 rounds or something like that is actually prescribed by the acharyas. Okay. Why 16? Why, 108? There is a lot of astronomically logical things behind that. So first reason is that why 108. I'll come back to why we chant and why we have to chant without counting. Is it right or wrong? I'll just come back to that. Let me, first complete this. So why 108 or why 16? There's some logic behind that. Okay, first for 108, it is a very auspicious number because 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. There are 9 planets, something like that. See, Krishna has created the whole planets, the whole, universes. It's not that, okay, by chance, either 9 planets have come. Just because the scientists have removed Pluto from the 9th planet, it doesn't mean that it is not going to disappear. No, okay, Pluto will think that, okay, the scientists have told I'm not the planet, so I'm going to, self-destroy myself. No, that will not happen. Whatever the scientists say or not, that is not the fact. Whatever is there in reality, that is the fact. So why 108 is that? The first reason is that there were 108 gopis in Vrindavan. That means they all used to help Radharani in serving Krishna. And there are 108 Upanishads. That means the scriptures. There are 108 Upanishads by which, we get the guidance. And it is told that there are any number of pastimes and holy places in Vrindavan, but there are important 108 places in Vrindavan Krishna pastimes. And when we come to Vedic cosmology astrologically, the distance between the Earth and Sun is like about 108 times the Sun's diameter. It is not a coincidence that, okay, 108 ochindi, 108 came, it's just a coincidence. No, it is not like that. Krishna has created something like that because 108 is a very auspicious count. And the distance between the Earth and Moon is like the 108 times of Moon's diameter, the whole diameter of the Moon. And the diameter of the Sun is like 108 times that of Earth. So don't think that it is just a coincidence. No, Krishna has designed the universe with such spiritual significance. Okay, and there are, 108 Divya Deshams. They are called sacred Vishnu temples. So, and they are, a number of names of Radha and Krishna, but they are prominent 108 names of Radha and Krishna, etc., something like that. Okay, so the number, we have many numbers, no? We have 64 as a lucky number. We have, for in our family, the 7 number goes lucky. So there are some spiritual significance behind them. So for the 108, Krishna did not, just invent it just like that. There are, 8 plus 1 is 9. There are 9 planets. There are 9 this things, that and that. And, the prominent gopis of Vrindavan are 108. The, the distance between the earth, sun, moon, it is around 108 into something. So there is some reason behind that. So, and can we chant without counting too? Is that, see, you can chant, there is no limit for chanting, but 108 is a very auspicious count. In pujas also, if you all have observed, if they are doing a mantra, they sometimes do 108 or 11 times. We do pradakshina, no? In temple, do either 3 times, do either 5 times or 11 times or 13 times. There is significance behind them. Okay, some, if we add them, there is a reason behind them, etc., etc. For each and every number, there is a significance. Okay, maybe you all can see why we do 3 rounds, why we do 9 rounds, why we do 11 rounds, why we do 13 rounds. So just like that, in some pujas and all, they do 108 times of doing this mantra, doing this, or giving some offering 108 times, something like that. So they do even 108 half 54 times also, if the time is not sufficient. And they do half of that also. I mean, they do half of that also. If we do something like that, we get the number 108, 54, something like that. See, honestly speaking, I also had this doubt. I also, researched about it, etc., etc. But what my seniors have told me that what you will do with all these numbers, what you will, get. Yes, we have to understand what is the logic behind that. But, this logic is enough. If you want to dig deeper, you can. There's nothing wrong in that. But why to use such, why this number only, why this number only? If we keep on guessing everything in our scriptures, then, it will be a speculation type of knowledge. So we have to understand the logic. But if, how do I put in front of all of you? If there is something auspicious, we ask our parents. They give us some answer. Okay, I'll just answer this. Yeah, so we ask some logics. There are some rituals, etc., etc. For example, Ugadi is coming. There is Ugadi Pachadi we do, right? What is the reason behind that? That we experience the sweetness, kadwa, all the tastes of our life. There's an explanation. Done. We are khatam. So this 108 also, I have given you some explanation. You can dig deeper, but focus on your chanting. 108 is a very, very, very auspicious thing. So Bharati Mataji, that is why we chant 108 times. You can chant 109, 1010, but it will not give that benefit which we chant 108 times. Okay, so we do 3 pradakshinas. So it gives some amount of extra benefit than we do the usual numbers. Many people keep their car numbers as 777 or 999 or 1111 because there is some logic behind that. There is some luckiness to their life. For example, in our astrology, it is told that there are lucky numbers to our astrology. If we follow that, good auspicious things happen to us. So just like that, 108 is also an auspicious thing. So it is auspicious to everybody. We can follow that. And it is also told that 108, there are that many devatas in the whole universe. So that is why 108, again, auspicious thing. So something like that. I hope I was able to convince you all a little bit about why we have to chant and count, or why 108. So can we hug or kiss the ideal Krishna? I do it usually out of love, but don't know if it is right. If it is your personal thing in your home, yes, you can do. But in temple, we cannot come and go to the altar and do to the Krishna. In your home, yes, you can do, because he's our friend. Don't we hug and kiss our friends? We do. Don't He's our parent. Don't we go and hug and kiss our parents? We do. There's nothing wrong with that. See, we should never fear that, okay, if we go and hug and kiss Krishna, it is wrong, Ani. We should never fear of Krishna. Actually, the fear should go away if we hug Krishna. That is the ultimate motive. Okay? Thank you, Manisha. Still anything? Or still you want me to search about 108? Still you want some explanation about that? I'll ask my seniors why more significance to that. But it is related to all the astrological, numerological things and all. 108 is a very auspicious thing. So we stop our round at that time and we start again, second round. 16 also, I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4. They also have good logic behind them. Why we do this and that. We do 16 rounds. Why we do 16 rounds? There is a logic behind that also. It's not that, okay, we came into spirituality, so we have to follow blindly. There is some reason why Krishna has done this or that. So see, even the solar system is only created with the auspicious number called 108. So don't you all think 108 is a very auspicious point? And 108 Upanishads, etc., are there. Okay, you understood what I was trying to say? Bharti, you understood why we chant with that counting is important while we chant? Thank you, Manisha. Yes, thank you, Bharti. And yeah, okay, then I think any questions still or any comments? Please do the quiz, which we'll be sharing, and have a happy Sunday. Go out, go enjoy with your friends, family, and don't forget to chant Hare Krishna Mahamantra. That is the ultimate thing. Okay, have a happy Sunday. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Mataji.
Thank you, Manisha. I hope I'll also have a good Sunday.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
Have a
Hare
good
Krishna,
Sunday.
Mataji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna
Hare
Mataji.
Krishna Mata.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.